This is what we've learned from our audience feedback. There was a criticism from a couple of people that the stereotypes and the storyline need to be more obvious. We took that into account when we were doing it. We did try and get them to dress as, like, without them feeling uncomfortable, as stereotypical as possible. But we had to film when it was daylight, because obviously we've had to be filming like in the winter months, so it got dark early, and school was too busy, like in the daytime, to like film anything because there was people getting in the way and things like that. So we had to take that into account. And another criticism we've seen is about the fade in the flashback scene. We couldn't really do much about that because that was a problem with the software, with Premiere Pro, because when we put it in before we rendered it, it didn't look like that, and that's the only one that we wanted to use. There was none other that could be suitable to be a flashback. And the shots kind of need to be short for this sort of music video because it wouldn't have fitted with the genre otherwise. If we had like really long boring shots, it needed to like jump when the music did.
Another criticism that we had was the fact that we didn't have any performance in our music video, but when we were planning the narrative for the music video, we didn't really want to include it because we wanted to challenge that part of the genre. But I think if we did it again, we would include some performance if we could find like a band or at least some people that play instruments that could look convincing, because a lot of the time when people do music videos they don't look convincing enough, and that was also part of the reason why we didn't include it. And another thing about how short the shots were and whether it was clear about the storyline, I think if we'd have practiced a bit and practiced, especially with the lyric sequences, how they were going to fit in with the music, because a lot of them didn't work, or when we put them into Premiere Pro they were too slow, so we had to really speed them up to fit with the music. And some of the other shots to fit with the narrative. When we were planning it, when we were doing the storyboard, we did it in seconds in our head rather than how it was going to fit with the 4 beats for each square of the storyboard. So we do some practicing there.
Overall, I think we did pretty well. We've had some good comments, so we're pretty happy with it.
Even after having all the problems with the computer that we had.